UNLV quarterback Matthew Sluka, a key figure in the team's surprising 3-0 start this season, has announced that he will no longer play for the Rebels in 2024, citing unmet commitments that were made during his recruitment. The senior transfer, who joined UNLV this offseason after a stellar career at Holy Cross, posted a statement on social media Tuesday night, explaining his decision to step away from the team despite their strong start. The announcement has raised questions about the reasons behind his abrupt departure and what it means for the Rebels moving forward. Sluka's statement, posted on X, formerly Twitter, implied that there were specific promises made to him during the recruitment process that were not fulfilled after he enrolled at the university. He did not elaborate on the nature of these commitments, but hinted at a breakdown in discussions with the program. "I committed to UNLV based on certain representations that were made to me, which were not upheld after I enrolled," Sluka wrote. Despite discussions, it became clear that these commitments would not be fulfilled in the future. "I wish my teammates the best of luck this season and hope for the continued success of the program." While Sluka did not specify the reasons for his decision, his statement comes at a time when college athletes are increasingly involved in name, image, and likeness, NIL, deals, which allow them to be compensated by companies or third-party organizations, often affiliated with their school's athletic programs. It's unclear if NIL agreements played a role in Sluka's decision, but his departure highlights the complex dynamics athletes now navigate in collegiate sports. Sluka's decision to sit out the rest of the season also leverages NCAA redshirt rules, which allow players to retain a year of eligibility if they play in 4 or fewer games during a season. Having played in UNLV's first 4 games, Sluka is eligible to take advantage of this rule, preserving 1 more year of college eligibility, which he could potentially use at another school in the future. However, current NCAA rules prohibit players from playing for 2 different schools in the same season, meaning Sluka cannot transfer and play immediately elsewhere this year. Sluka had been a crucial part of UNLV's early season success, with the team securing notable victories against Houston and Kansas. In their dramatic 23-20 win over Kansas on September 13, Sluka orchestrated a game-winning 18-play, 75-yard drive that culminated in a touchdown with less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Sluka rushed for 113 yards in that game, showcasing his dual-threat ability and leadership under pressure. Overall, he completed 21 of 48 passes for 318 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception during his time with the Rebels. He also contributed significantly on the ground, rushing 39 times for 286 yards and a touchdown. The Rebels' hot start, particularly their 2 victories over Big 12 teams, raised hopes that the team could contend for a spot in the newly expanded 12-team college football playoff. Sluka's leadership had been seen as a major factor in their early success, and his unexpected departure leaves a significant void at quarterback as the team prepares for its Mountain West Conference opener against Fresno State on Saturday. Sluka, originally from Holy Cross, transferred to UNLV after a coaching change at his previous school. Bob Chesney, Holy Cross head coach, left to take over at James Madison, prompting Sluka to seek a new opportunity for his final years of eligibility. During his time at Holy Cross, Sluka emerged as one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the program. He led the team to the FCS playoffs in 2021 and 2022, finishing his career at the school as a record-setting dual-threat quarterback. He ranks first in career pass efficiency, 147.4, second in career rushing yards, 3,583, second in career rushing touchdowns, 38, and fifth in both career passing yards, 5,916, and career passing touchdowns, 59. In one of his most memorable performances, Sluka rushed for an NCAA Division I quarterback record of 330 yards in a loss to Lafayette in 2023. Sluka's departure from UNLV is significant not only because of his importance to the team, but also because it leaves the Rebels without their starting quarterback as they move into the most critical part of their season. UNLV, coming off a 9-5 season in 2023 that saw them play for the Mountain West Championship, had high hopes for building on that success, and Sluka's exit introduces a new challenge for the team. The decision also highlights the broader challenges facing college programs and athletes in the NIL era, where expectations and agreements between players and schools can sometimes become points of contention. As college football continues to evolve, the case of Matthew Sluka will likely be seen as an example of how recruitment, commitments, and the influence of NIL deals can impact a team's trajectory and the choices players make about their futures. As the Rebels look to regroup without their starting quarterback, Sluka's legacy remains one of both promise and complexity, with his decision leaving many questions about what could have been for both him and UNLV this season.